Mary, yes, while voters did approve this package, they didn't necessarily approve the timeline or the allocation of the funding, which is what tomorrow's vote will do, including when and where those crisis care centers will be built over the next 6 years. You have to look no further than the Little Saigon neighborhood in Seattle to see how addiction has impacted a community. There is open-air drug use and trash that has been accumulated. Buildings have been fenced off at night for fear of vandalism and theft. King County Councilmember Girmay Zahilay, who backed the levy and helped write the implementation plan, met me there to discuss how he believes the levy implementation and that money will make a dent. We are seeing it continue to operate, continue to see fentanyl use on a daily basis here. Why is that being allowed to continue?
When you think about these issues, when you walk across somebody who's doing drugs, when you walk across somebody who's face down in the pavement, when you walk across somebody who's in clear mental health crisis, a lot of people wonder, what is the next step to provide the care for this person that's needed? And what I found out is that emergency rooms are over capacity, hospitals are over capacity, the jails are over capacity, permanent supportive housing, there isn't enough of it.
Zahilay says with this new plan, some of those folks could be directed to these treatment centers, these crisis care centers for mental health and addiction services, and that once the legislation is officially passed by the council, there will be an influx in the community of mobile care centers as well as emergency medication to reverse the fentanyl overdoses that we are seeing on a daily basis in the city of Seattle and through King County. Just in 2023, there were nearly 1,100 fatal fentanyl overdoses. That is almost 7 times higher than the number that we saw here in 2020. Mary?
The need is definitely there. When and where will these crisis care centers be built?
Well, that's a great question right now, and Zahilay knows it's coming, and I asked him about it today, and he said the first one would be stood up in 2026, most likely in downtown, but that will ultimately be up to whoever is the executive at the time. Those 4 others will be spread throughout the county, including one that is specifically for teens and young people, but we can probably expect between now and 2026 there's going to be a significant discussion about where a center like that will be placed, as a lot of people like the idea but don't necessarily like the idea of having it in their backyard.
Chris, thank you.